Back in the early 1990s, stock contractor Stan Weatherly bred a bucking horse stallion he'd purchased off Irvin and Barry Shade named War Party with one of Big Country Rodeo's homegrown CFR bucking horses named Callback. The result was a brown colt foaled in 1992 who was given the name War Cry. Born, bred, and raised on the Stan Weatherly Ranch at Botha, Alberta, War Cry was originally a small colt, and because he was small, when he started bucking as a 3-year-old, the Weatherlys felt it was best to start War Cry as a bareback horse. After 2 years of competing in the bareback event, he, as a 5-year-old, had grown into a nice-sized horse, and Stan thought he would try him as a saddle bronc. His first out as a saddle bronc was at the rodeo at the Pawnee Memorial Agriplex in Hobbema. His performance was unforgettable, and Stan Weatherly knew at that moment that War Cry had the potential to be something special. The next 5 years saw War Cry reaching his potential and developing into one of the finest bucking horses in Canada. In 2001, War Cry was selected to compete at the Canadian Finals Rodeo in Edmonton for the first time. That same year, War Cry made his first trip east to the Festival Western de Saint-Ie in Quebec, where he was named the top saddle bronc horse for the first of an amazing 5 consecutive years. In 2002, War Cry was, for the first time as well, selected to compete on Championship Sunday at the Calgary Stampede and was selected again in 2004. In 2005, he was named the champion saddle bronc horse of the Alberta Pro Rodeo Circuit and at the Canadian Finals Rodeo. It was the first time that Stan Weatherly in Big Country Rodeo was honored with a stock award at the Canadian Finals Rodeo. 2006 was practically a repeat of 2005. For the second consecutive year, War Cry was named the champion saddle bronc horse for the Alberta Pro Rodeo Circuit and the champion saddle bronc horse of the Canadian Finals Rodeo. In 2007, he was named the champion saddle bronc horse for the Alberta Pro Rodeo Circuit again for the third consecutive year. 10 times between 2001 and 2012, War Cry was selected to compete at the Canadian Finals Rodeo. Twice he was named the top saddle bronc horse at the CFR. 3 times he was the champion saddle bronc horse for the Alberta Pro Rodeo Circuit. 5 times the saddle bronc of the Festival Western de Saint-Ie in Quebec. He was the champion saddle bronc in the Canadian Cowboys Association, 3 times in the Foothills Cowboys Association, and the champion saddle bronc of the FCA Finals in 2002. When Vern McDonald of C5 Rodeo bought Big Country's CPRA stock contractor card, he bought a number of their proven stock, including War Cry. Vern promised to bring War Cry back to the Weatherly's ranch in Botha, Alberta, when it was time for him to retire. On May 13, 2017, War Cry was loaded into the stock trailer for the last time and returned to the Weatherly Ranch to live out the remainder of his days. He passed away from natural causes on August 25, 2020, at the age of 28. In his prime, War Cry became one of the favorite draws of saddle bronc riders throughout Canadian rodeo. 6-time world champion saddle bronc rider Dan Mortensen stated,
"Well, drawing War Cry is, you know you have the best horse in the pen, and so it's..."
A high-performance, powerful equine athlete, War Cry never weakened. The longer the ride, the stronger he got. As a fitting tribute to the legacy of the late Stan Weatherly in Big Country Rodeo, we are pleased to welcome War Cry into the Canadian Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame.